What's going on, my beautiful DC brothers and sisters? It's your boy, the Truth 31. Hit like, subscribe for all that DC goodness in the face, neck, and chest. And bruh, Chris Terrio, bro. Chris Terrio is pissed off. He's mad. He's unleashed. And he is just laying down the law on Warner Brothers and their fucking dumbass selves. Oh, I love it.
Woo! It's showtime!
So Chris Terrio did an interview with Vanity Fair where he's just talking all kinds of shit on Warner Brothers and what happened on the set with Justice League. When did you watch his version of Justice League? The interviewer asked. I was in LA at the time working on Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. I was on the west side of Los Angeles working with J.J. Abrams at the time, and I drove to a studio and I sat down and I watched it a couple weeks before release. I immediately called my lawyer and said, I want my name off the film. The lawyer then called Warner Brothers and told them I wanted to do that. Oh my God, bro. And you know what? I don't blame Chris Terrio because what we saw back in 2017 was an absolute abomination, bro. It was, like I said before in the previous video, it was pure ass juice. So I don't blame him whatsoever. He also went on to say, I agreed to write Justice League because I wanted the chance to write these characters with love and hope after getting through the darkness of Batman vs. Superman. The end of my version of Batman vs. Superman includes Bruce seeing the error of his ways and promising to change is the return of conscience after an ethical nightmare. And in Justice League, Bruce does do better. So for all the fucking retards who are saying, Zack Snyder doesn't understand the characters of DC Comics. I want a more helpful Batman and Justice League. That's what he was getting to, you fucking morons. He goes on to say, it's one thing Batman begins the movie as a dark version of himself whom we don't recognize, but he has to see the error of his ways and remember his better self in the course of the movie. By the end of the movie, he needs to be the Batman we know, and he has to be ready to go and create the Justice League. Otherwise, I said, what was the point? Exactly, correctamundo. And this is what idiots just fail to grasp the concept of evolution, of character development. This was a darker Bruce Wayne who eventually was going to see the light based on Superman's sacrifice. Another complaint: the Snyder's DC films were too grim and heavy. Did you feel blamed for that? The studio seemed to take this position after BVS that my writing was too dark, and this was the problem. But what they didn't mention was that, for example, in the draft, the Batman Superman script that we had developed, which was the draft I was handed when I joined the project, Batman was not only branding criminals with a bat brand, he also ended the movie by branding Lex Luthor. The ending was point over which I explicitly went to the mat with the studio again and again. I argued that Batman cannot end the movie continuing this behavior, which amounted to torture because then the movie was endorsing what he did. Exactly. The whole movie was pointing out, hey, Bruce Wayne, you're going a little crazy. This is not who you are. And that was the whole point of the character. Man, I love Chris Terrio just smacking these fucking fools.
Damn!
Oh, I love it. Oh, and it wasn't called Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice by me. It just sounds self-important and clueless in a way. Chris Terrio, Justice League screenwriter Chris Terrio, is super pissed off. Isn't that interesting? It wasn't going to be called Dawn of Justice. Holy shit. So what was it going to be called? Because, you had those fucking idiots like, oh, Dawn of Justice. What does that mean? It's a stupid title, by the way. Blah, 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 blah. And Chris Terrio said, hey, I wasn't going to name that movie. It was going to be handled by a different movie. Oh, my God, bro. He goes on, what else did you push back against? I'm the one who had been saying that we can't make joke out of Superman raining hell upon black African Muslim characters in the desert, as Lois promises that Superman is not going to go easy on them. They punched her. But somehow I'm the person with the dark sensibility. I wanted to say, I've been saving you from yourselves. I've been working with the director to bring a voice of conscience and sanity to the almost perversely dark film you've been developing for years. But I'm the problem here? Oh my God, I love it, bro. I love when Chris Terrio is just pointing out, shining a light on how idiotic Warner Brothers really are. These are the people in charge of the most iconic DC properties ever. And I loved it. I love it. I love it. Chris Terrio finally is fucking just going against every fucking hit piece article towards Zack Snyder terms himself, and he is not the fucking problem at all. Dude, I love this article. I suggest you go read it. But anyway, those are my thoughts. Hit like, subscribe, and share my DC beautiful my beautiful DC brothers and sisters, excuse me. Yeah, and let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like this article? Do you like that Chris Terrio is pushing back against Warner Brothers? And I love the fact that, you know what? As Chris Terrio said, I'm too nice. No, Zack Snyder's too nice to push back, but I am not. And I'm going to say the shit that I've been feeling. And he is just like, again, just fucking stoking the flames, airing out all the fucking bullshit that Warner Brothers did. And I'm so glad that he's doing it. Again, shout out to Chris Terrio, bro. Oh, I love it, bro. Anyway, love you guys. Be safe and truth out.